Hey folks, you may remember this Itea? Itea? IT? I don't know what it is. I printed up, and apologize for my voice. I've been from a lot of different things. I got poison ivy all over me and a sinus infection, unrelated to each other, I hope. But this guy needs to be potted because I don't know if you can tell, but there's little buds that are starting to swell and getting ready to pop on it. So, like Xavier said in his video for the nursery stock, Kojo no Mai, cherry tree, Kojo no May, I think. It's really my first chance to get in there and make sure the roots look good. And this is probably somewhat similar to his because it's got that twin trunk thing going on, although I hope these are fused. I have a weird weed in here that I'm not sure what it is, but I'm gonna see what that is. It looks like it's been cut back and it's something else. Could be a part of this root base. I have no clue, but I'll just have to find out. So let's dig in. First thing I'm gonna do is fix the camera. So you guys are looking at where I'm working, not where I'm thinking. Now I'm gonna be putting it into a training pot. Not super small, not super large either. It's definitely gonna be plenty big enough for these roots. But I really like the shape and size of this one, so this will be good for me. Oof. Yes, I fully expect it to be at least somewhat root bound. Not bad at all. Whew. Let's see. Of course, I use lipstick to seal it, so everything I touch now is lipstick on it now. If you guys can see here, it's a funny little, I don't know, maybe a tuber. Feels very well in there, but we'll see in a moment. I'm going to use a couple things to repot today. Definitely be using the Bobcat Bonsai skeleton root hook, maybe using some shears, though I hope not. I don't have gym pliers, so I just grabbed these because these work really nice. They can lock some hemostat branch cutters / root cutters, my all or nothing tool, and a chopstick. So I've got a base layer inside of my pot, which is good. But now I've got to dive in on this thing. I haven't really done any work on it yet, so this will be interesting. Hopefully you guys can see everything I'm doing. Ugh. All right. I want to see what's going on with this. So I'm going to step to the side here, hopefully not cover everything up, and see what's going on with this thing right here before I go too far. I don't think it's attached, but since I don't know what it is, I don't know if it's any good, There are big circling roots, so I'm going to address those too. Yeah, I have no idea what this is. Oh. But it's probably good that I'm taking it out. It's like some sort of bulb. I don't know if you can see. I'll put it off to the side. Maybe it's something cool. All right, now since that's out of the way, I'm gonna go with the all or nothing. Let's cut some cake. And of course, get lipstick on me while I do it. Be careful not to. So far, so good. I'm not getting any big roots that are resisting me too much. That's good. And, So it's certainly not most of the way through, but it's far enough through I think that I need to be. That feels big. Lots of noises, right? As you can imagine, I'm still going to. Oh. I'm going to be taking a lot off of this, even though I don't need to. Just like he said, it's the first time, and I'm out of breath from this. This is how I've been the last couple of days. Just everything gets me out of breath. Got through the big one, I think. There we go. All right. So went through some big stuff, but not as much as I thought we would. I'll be done with that. So I'm gonna put this down for a second on top of here. Get rid of the rest of my root ball. Ooh. All this extra soil. Ooh. All right. Back in it with the root hook. I think I did do some kind of like finger unburying, but no real unburying on the roots on this one yet. So we'll see what's actually in here and how twisted they are. There seem to be a lot of like overlapping surface roots at the trunk of the tree itself, but it's okay. I can deal with those. I'll tell you, this makes such nice quick work of getting the soil out of these roots. Oh. Oh. Bomb a little bit here. Oh. All right, it'd be a real shame if I killed this thing because it just didn't have enough roots up here, but I think it'll be okay. Let's see here. Get in here and do some any of these big ones right away. It's got a real big base, so that's cool. Oh, here it is. And I didn't get to show you guys. Oof. Like, I don't know when I'm going to upload my video, so you might be seeing this first. My big base bark elm, I had potted up, and in that process, I had scraped off the one good bud that I had on it. So that was really upsetting for me, but been continuing with it anyways, and pleased to say it has another new bud. So it looks like I will be able to keep that tree. That's one that I chopped all the way down. This is the season, right? Just repotting everything that we can. We don't think it can wait till next year. I actually have a little teeny tiny crepe myrtle I have to repot too. But I need to get more soil, and that one's not far along like this. In fact, I might have enough left over depending on how this all goes. This is a interesting one for sure. All right, so we're getting there. It appears that this comes down and ends up right about there, maybe a little farther over. So I might be really fortunate on this side. We'll see. Sorry, I'm kind of working not towards you guys. It's gonna go anyways, so let's go ahead and take that off. Good roots attached to it, but bad spot. You can see all these crisscrossing roots. How is anything touching it either? So many twisty turny roots. Ugh. That was farther along to getting this thing on its way, but nope. Oh. And just twists together like it shouldn't. Well, it had a lot of roots on it, but so thick. That's the thing. Pulling stuff out here. Trying to see what is and isn't attached. I got the trash cans right next to me. I'm putting stuff up there. Good, right? Sometimes I just need to do this with prod, you know? This is quite the mass right here. I think this is all that weed. I might be wrong. Nothing that tells me this is connected to the main trunk of the tree here. Which I have to say is a really interesting, on the bottom side. Ooh. Yeah, these aren't connected. These are just, All part of that weed plant that was in there. Are they? Not sure. No, not my usual chatty self today. It's y'all don't want to hear me hacking up along. Trust me. There's some sort of weird mass in here that just won't give up. All right, getting to the point where I'm thinking I gotta give this thing some water to clear out the rest of this dirt. But this is like a solid root ball. Blown away by it, actually. All right, we're getting there. We're certainly getting there. Not terribly upset or terribly pleased with these roots. See, these kind of circle around. There's this one. There's some there in the right place. Not as many as I'd hoped. These are definitely very well fused if they were ever two trees. I think it was actually always one tree. Looking at the bottom here now, because this thing is serious underneath. And I'll show you guys in a moment here again. If I had, thorn buddy. Whatever, do what you gotta do. Just don't get mad at me when I kill you, thorn guy. All right, let's get him out of here if I can. Of course, he divides. They always do, right? They always do. Go. That is a towel in the washing machine, if you can hear it in the background here. All right. I'm not going to take any more off the roots, I don't think. I have a good reason for it? Probably not. I'm really curious. This giant root here. All right. Go. All right, so this big mass here kind of loops around funny. So I'm going to see if I can get some of that off. Because it is actually like underneath sort of thing. It's not even attached well. You can see just how big that big ball on the bottom of the roots is. Hadn't wanted to take that off, but you know, things happen, right? tools out of here before I lose them. I'll be honest with you, I might put this into a different container. This far in, I realize how nice these roots are. As far as like being kind of all on one plane. That's really surprising. I don't usually get trees with roots all on one plane out of this nursery stock, but this one kind of does. I mean, it had other roots, don't get me wrong. I'm not pretending that it was a perfect thing, but I can get this shallow enough, I can put it into one of my new pots. Just let it hang out. Yeah. Because it is thick enough. It's got great taper. To be honest, all I need to work on for this one, well, someone may disagree, but all I want to work on this one is like secondary branching. Because I think the actual primary structure for me, I like. I didn't spend too much time on it either, which is even better. Yeah. Hope this thing heals well. I don't know if it does. No clue. This one back a little bit more. Felt something move here I didn't like. I think it's because this is a point at which that smaller tree is fused to a larger tree. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Another worm in here, but I'm not going to worry about him. Just going to let him continue to exist. He ain't bothering me any. Although he won't have much food very soon, but yeah. I didn't think I'd find what I did in here. Not a bad little, I don't know if you'd call it a surprise, but not a bad little, you know, unexpected discovery. Ooh, but I'm getting close to the point now. Take off too much more. I'm 100% going to kill this tree. Which I don't want to do. Yeah. Much rather not do that. Doesn't sound fun to me, or you, or anyone else. All right. That's how we look from the bottom. I guess it kind of has some gaps, but not too bad. On the side, it's nice and shallow. So my curiosity is, I put this in something shallower. Be right back. I have this one Well, two, I should say. I'm gonna this in a moment. Ooh. And then we'll try it out in those. First, I do definitely need to give it a rinse. All right. Oof. Sorry that took me so long. I was just rinsing it, and it still looks good to me, honestly. Yeah. Of course, I've got lipstick all over my fingers from that. Now, my curiosity is, I think I've chosen this to be the front. Yeah, the front is facing you right now, I believe. I don't know how it looks in that. Let's see, put this behind, because honestly, it's about where I want it to be. Do a little trim just to make sure. Let's hold this. I don't mind that. I'm sounding like other creators here. I like that. Ooh, I like that better. All right. Which is good. I think this is going to be it. So it's going to get even more taken off of it. Poor thing. But that's just how it goes, right? That's just how it goes. Of course, these roots are so tangled, I can cut them. They still hang on. All right. Got a lot of cutting to do, though. I'll just put it there. I'm going to do a little snip, snip around here. 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 We'll use my shears for this. It'll be a lot faster to almost there. Yeah, almost. I'll take these ones off on the bottom here to give me the ability to get in there deeper. And that's pretty close. Into this off. This one kind of comes up, so it's gonna come off here. Let's see if that gave me what I needed, huh? Almost. This one's too long. Back a little further. Now, this is too tall. Of course it is. How something that I got that much out of is still too tall, it's beyond me, but hey. That's the biz, baby. Whew. See how that looks now. Getting there. Oh, I got some to come up here. Get rid of that too. One here that is kind of a T. It's heading the wrong direction, so it's going to come off. Get those. I mean, we're getting close. All right. Is it too late to say I don't like this pot, right? I kind of really like that. It's on the smaller side as far as a pot for it, but I really like it. I don't think it would look better in a different pot. I think it looks really good in this one. I think it looks really good. All right, well, change of plans is that. Well, I'll take my big chunk of root ball out of here that I ground out. This will be saved for a different tree, which is good. I had mesh in here, I promise you. All right, I like it. Yep, there we go. All right. Put some mesh in there, and I've actually already got at least one wire ready to go. All right. Did I do it? I did. All right. And these are yeah, both of these are pots from Stiva Ceramics in UK. So if you're looking for a pot like this, that's the place to go. All right. Now, I should look at the pot, make sure it doesn't have a front, right? I don't know that it does. Honestly, I'd say this would be the front. So front and front. Figure out where I'm pushing this through, if I can. All right, I may be doing this the wrong way. Part there. No, that's not going to work anyways. All right, before I go too far, I'm going to get some soil in here. Of course, I don't need a lot. And instead of trying to be a crazy cool kid, I'm going to just do it this way. See, right in the middle here. It's long enough, right? Yep. All right. All right, it's doing something I don't want it to do. So I'm taking that back. Putting this around here instead. So what's happening is it's trying to pull the second tree away from the first tree, which I do not want at all whatsoever. So instead, we're going to do this. I don't know if you've ever thought of using these, Candace, this way. I know you've got some. But dang, are these not the... I mean, look at that. The best. These are awesome. I love them so much. I don't know that I need to tie it down the other side, but nonetheless, I'm going to. Another length of wire here. I'm going to do it a little bit longer, though. Or am I? Yeah, I should. All right, so I've got to cut this. I know this isn't the right way to use these tools. I want to go to the front, so I'll go to the back. This side and boop. And this side and boop. Get up through the bottom. There. Here and here. Oh. I don't know if you guys just saw what I did. I pushed the drainage screen up through. All right, well, that was unintentional. Sometimes stuff happens, right? Sometimes stuff happens. Let's do this. Let's see if I can just slide this guy up in here. Can't tell if I made it or not. Yep, looks like we gotta start again. Whew. Not something I anticipated doing to myself here. All right. I know you're all over here like, why are on your screen? Okay. I get it. Mistakes were made. Let's try this again. trim this down. That side's tied in nice. Or this side, I got them crisscrossed again. Probably not the best place for them, but that's okay by me. Oh. Now, I ain't going nowhere. Push this off. Sorry, cut this off. Make sure there's a tuck down. All right. Now it's time to try to fill this in with whatever soil I can, you know? All right. All right, we're doing pretty good actually on this. Although it wasn't necessarily the goal to put it in such a small pot. I'm tired of putting things in big pots that don't need to be in big pots. This one doesn't. It really doesn't. I'm actually curious to see what this looks like when it all leaves out and flowers and all that. That'll be pretty cool. I don't know what it looks like. It's like a Merlot variant of a Virginia sweetspire. There we go. I knew there were some more gaps. And I'm fairly certain if this ever does air, won't be anytime soon because it's just one of those things that need to be done. I'm just trying to tuck all this soil into this little gap here. It keeps wanting to fill up, not accept anymore, which is not the goal. If you can see, but this just keeps filling up, so I'm gonna keep on packing it in. There we go. And of course, true to form, I am going to put my top dressing on this to make sure everything stays pretty moist. What's in here? All right. Time for a little top dressing, and then we will be good. I'm glad I got this done today, because otherwise it wouldn't have gotten done. Right. Hopefully this top dressing will do what it's supposed to do and keep things pretty wet. Ooh. Now we do have a freeze warning tonight, so I'm not sure if this one will go outside, but let's see where we're at here. Ooh, 50 minutes. Although I will say, where it's at, 50 minutes ain't bad. I don't mind spending 50 minutes on a repot if the repot turns out like this. All right. Now it's time to see if that poured through. I believe it did. All right. Oof. I'm gonna dump this. Put this back down. But we're gonna put it back down in such a way. Oof. By the way, this was not a cheap pot. I don't know why. That was such a good idea to buy it. Oof. There, and I'll put this on top of this other one so you can see it. All right. Oof, I'm covered in lipstick. Alrighty then. Let's get this guy as far over as it needs to be. Tilt this up. Fire's in the way. All right, there we go. So here it is. You see it now basically in its full glory. That's what she looks like. Actually has plenty of roots in there. I mean, this is probably as close to a finished bonsai as I've ever had. Looks beautiful. There's our front. So you can probably tell my plans for this. Of course, this is kind of a mother-daughter, brother, whatever, sibling parent tree. Um, so this being, of course, the daughter portion of it, it's barely on there. I almost broke it off trying to tie it through the middle. This being the main part. This is my leader that comes like this, I believe. That's what I'd like to do it as. This may end up being the leader. I don't know if I love that, but this has definitely got to be a side branch. And the reason I say that is if I made that the leader, then this branch really wouldn't make as much sense. And I may change my mind on that. I like all this branching, I like all this bifurcation. In fact, I could probably take this down further, but because it's so high, I like that one. This one I'd rather keep a little bit lower. It does kind of fill that space. There we go, that's better. That's the actual front, I think. Well, should be a little gap between that and that. No, better like this. So if you guys can tell, but this portion up here, these Y's that are hard to see, that side, maybe you'll see them there. This reminds me of that little mulberry that may not make it. We'll see. This is almost like a really big version of that mulberry, the way I would have trained it if I'd been able to keep it. Actually, that's not bad there. I want it from the other side, so maybe if I go to there, nah, that's too far over. There we go. Yep. So there it is.